Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Lenox.
And I am Leska.
So this week we're going to do the continuation of Attack on Lady Liberty. Just wanted to thank you guys who are following along. I hope that you're enjoying the content. And so just to recap, there was going to be an attack on Lady Liberty, and we got to the point where they were just about to battle. So we're going to start from there. Just a few things. We'll try to not stumble over words. I was starting to feel like that at the end there. I sounded like the guy from those Liberty Mutual commercials. I'm like, Liberty. I couldn't even say the word. It's funny, a little tongue twister for me. But we'll do our best to narrate and enunciate a little clearer. So it's a work in progress. Bear with us. Mr. Buddy is here with us again today. And he's a little more lively. He almost tore down the green screen. And so you might see a little more action from him tonight as he's like licking me right now. But so I guess you have to be careful what you wish for, as Leska over here pointed out.
Hi everyone, I'm Leska. And yes, he is a little monkey today, so very active. So please bear with us.
Okay. So, without further delay, we're going to start on the story. The crew took their positions. Chaos was consuming the streets. Some people are scared, scrambling to get cover, while others had the rubberneck effect and got their cell phones out to record. Until now, Lenox and the crew were able to conceal their identities, but after today, the world would know who they are. Lenox tasked Leska, Ogard, and Amalia with clearing the streets.
They worked with law enforcement to get people to safety. Lenox stood at the crown of the Lady Liberty, crossbow ready. She will use the real golden arrow to penetrate Puntantero, for since he was not human, he could kill. Her main focus is to protect the people, protect our symbol of freedom, but if opportunity arises, she will not hesitate to destroy Puntantero.
The triple blows took place at the base of the statue. Abaddon removed his sunglasses, ready to burst and bubble up the skin of the perpetrators while billions of fire ants eat away at their flesh. Vetrani hit the streets to assist the police, while Carlita and Bully secured the perimeter of the island. Mr. Buddy ran up to Lady Liberty to inform Lenox that he will be summoning the help of the animal kingdom. He heard word that Puntantero drugged masses of his soldiers, turning them into emotionless killing machines that cannot feel pain, therefore making them nearly impossible to penetrate with Lenox's powers. For their souls and their minds are numb, full of rage and thirst for blood.
Puntantero was not only determined to tear down Lady Liberty, but he was determined to rip through New York, killing as many civilians as possible. He wants to send a message to the world that evil will overcome them. Surrender now. Live in fear for the pain, the torture you will endure at his hands. He wants to rule all, the underworld, earth, and heavens, leaving a black empty hole of fire, beasts, savage creatures, eating away at the souls of humans, growing his army with those who are weak to his demonic entrapments.
Lenox took a deep breath. Go summon the entire animal kingdom. We will need all the reinforcement. Lenox for a moment felt fear, for she did not want to fail humanity. Humanity was depending on her, and it was a lot to bear. Thunder and lightning began to roar in the sky, and Zeus appeared. Do not fear, my child, for you were created for this purpose. You are stronger than myself, and though that is difficult for me to admit. Trust your instincts. Focus. Think about the innocence of the world they are trying to destroy.
Feel their fears, their hope, their innate passion for freedom and all that is right. Lenox, I hear you. I wish you can help us. Zeus, you do not need my help. And I have interfered more than the ultimate creator was allowed. Stand strong, my child. You got this.
He disappeared back into the skies. As she watched him fade away, she seen Putintero and his army approaching. Her fears melted away, replaced with determination and confidence and love. She set her crossbow to look for a shot, but he was surrounded by his army. She could not get a clear shot off. Bullets, missiles, and cannons began to go off, ricocheting off the protective shield, hitting their vessel, causing it to turn over on its side. Whatever drugs he gave his soldiers made them swim fast, penetrating the island. They swarmed the island like disgusting insects you just want to crush.
Carlita's eyes began to shoot bullets. The needles of her uniform cannot penetrate their armor. Bully headed over to her aid. A battle of guns, fist, fury began. Abaddon, Andros, and Aquila, stand your post. Keep them from penetrating the base of Lady Liberty. Soldiers flying back as they attempted to overtake them.
On the streets, Olgard and Leska and Amalia were keeping the civilians back, trying to guide them to safety. The police under attack began to fire their weapons, but they were no match for Puntatero's soldiers. They just kept coming. Man, those mofos can swim. Storming right through the police, taking their weapons. Vertrani ran over to get in front. Stand behind me, she yelled to the police. They got behind her, still shooting and ducking behind their cars, while the soldiers ravaged the streets.
Vertrani whipped her head, engaging all the powers of her dread, blowing back masses of soldiers, keeping them at bay. Meanwhile, Lenox rose from Lady Liberty's crown, charging Putintero. A fight in the sky began, causing the earth to tremble. Small building began to collapse.
They struck each other, trying to overpower and gain control. Putintero. Lenox said, "Your fighting skills are old school, but I am Hood." She bit his face and spit it at him. When he went to strike, she ducked between his legs, grabbing his ankles and causing him to fall. When she went to finish him off with the golden arrow, he disappeared. "Damn it," she yelled. "Where the hell did he go?" She looked down to see his army multiplying. Vertrani was growing tired and the police were running out of bullets. They kept coming, more vessels, shooting at Lady Liberty, and more cannons. Cannons, she thought, who still uses those? But then she noticed a crack in the protective barrier. Crap, she thought. She went down to help. She began trying to paralyze the soldiers. It only worked for a minute because of the drugs that made them less human. They could not feel or see what they were doing.
The crew was growing weary. Lenox yelled out, "God, I need you." When suddenly Mr. Buddy appeared. He was massive. Herds of animals followed, stomping over Puntatero's soldiers. This caused them to react, for they were not expecting it. The wolves grabbed men by their throats, shaking them. The elephants trampled and knocked them down with their trunks. And there they were, magnificent lions, tigers, jaguars, all joined forces, fighting together, coming to our aid.
Puntentero was ill-equipped to handle this, but before he retreated with his bloody face missing a trunk, he noticed the crack. He was able to penetrate it, and a huge fire engulfed Lady Liberty. Lenox went after him, but the jerk disappeared again. "Come fight me like a man, you coward." He retreated, leaving most of his army behind. Some noticed and began to fall back. The fire was raging. Lenox wanted to pursue Puntentero and end him once and for all, but she resisted so that she can go put out the fire before Lady Liberty collapsed. The fire department trying their best to control the flames when the water went weak. The main water line had cracked during the trembling of the land. Lenox went down to the water to assist when suddenly a tidal wave emerged, soaking everything and putting out the flames. That was strange, she thought, but she was grateful. And then she sees Poseidon. He smiled and said, "Hey, I thought you guys," and I said, "Hey, I thought you guys couldn't interfere." Poseidon replied in a boisterous voice, "I'm not one to follow rules, and no one messes with my niece." He disappeared as quickly as he appeared, smoke steaming up around Lady Liberty. But there she was, standing strong. This battle has been won. Though I could not get to Puntentero today, our mission is complete. We saved Lady Liberty, sending a message around the world that evil can be stopped. A new sense of hope filled the hearts of the people. This war has just begun. But it'll get better each week as we go through it. And I just wanted to see what you guys thought of you got to meet Josephine and Ogard last week. And we did a little bit more of like acting out a little, even though we're not actors. We were trying to depict the scenes a little bit. So just wanted your feedback on that. See if you want more of that, if you like it. Because we will, over time, start to act out some of the scenes as we progress and learn more and become more comfortable with making the videos for you guys. So that's going to be something to look forward to. The next video is you're going to meet Zeus and Demeter. So look for that. That'll come out probably on Thursday. And then Lexa and I are going to be back next week with some new storylines. So we will keep you guys engaged and come up with new content for you every week, so we can all go out there and fight crime together and save humanity. Hope you guys have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon. God bless.
God bless. Till next time.